similar to clockwork. What are they doing, the Fed? So does anyone know for sure? We'll have to wait and see. However, it appears that XRP is aiming to overtake Ethereum, folks. It's not a drill. There are a lot of things going on, both today and tomorrow. Hi there, everybody. I hope everyone is having a great time. XRP is in the range of $212. I had to range. Guys, I had to range for a little while before it drained. So I'm attempting to purchase in the hopes that a pump will happen. But take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Because of the Fed and everything, guys, tomorrow is going to be a wild day to start with. However, things get even more bizarre tomorrow. Why is it the case? Take a listen. Alright, folks, you're from the XRP community. This is now referred to as being highly intriguing. The least cunning 589 in history, 5825, is tomorrow. Just saying, isn't it? It is in plain sight, guys, so it really is. You mean tomorrow's 589? In essence, President Trump just declared that he had signed a proclamation designating tomorrow, May 8th, as Triumph Day. And observe, and maybe let's see if this has anything to do with XRP, since tomorrow is Triumph Day and tomorrow is 59. Fascinating. Before we start, I would like to say that I recently issued a proclamation marking the 80th anniversary of America's triumph in World War II and formally declaring tomorrow, May 8th, to be a victory day for that conflict. This relates to an external occurrence that occurred in the past, gentlemen. However, this week is a time of celebration for our World War II allies around the world. However, the United States has never participated in our own genuine celebration, and the triumph was mostly achieved before we started. It's absurd that he signed a proclamation designating May 8th as Victory Day tomorrow, even though it's 589 days. However, when discussing the date for tomorrow, it literally comes out to XRP, correct? What is the value when you enter XRP in Gematria, guys? XRP equals 58, which is the date of tomorrow. P equals 16, X equals 24, and R equals 18. The total, when added together, equals 58, or 13. Alright, now, the 589 for tomorrow. Donald Trump is equal to 589 as well. How likely are all of these? I'm not sure. It has a connection not just to Victory Day, but also to Donald Trump in general and XRP in particular. Trump has mentioned making an announcement in the coming days. Earth-shattering. Ripple also adores Thursdays. Oh, it's Thursday tomorrow. Donald Trump just made a significant announcement. There will be a major news shortly. What might that be? Something is breaking on the ground. Now, you people believe that tomorrow would be the last day. It's diabolical. No. The SEC may make an announcement regarding the conclusion of the Ripple case tomorrow. I'm not sure, but among other things, we had SEC meetings. Meeting closed May 8th, 10:25, 12:30 p.m. Notice of the ETH Sunshine Act. We have witnessed numerous instances of these private gatherings, but keep in mind that we have a closed meeting with the SEC tomorrow in addition to Triumph Day 13 for XRP and Donald Trump's link to 589. Alright, not to mention what's happening on 1, 2, and 3. Guys, oh my god, this is simply insane. Which is 33. Which is 33. So, it's not only 13, but 33 guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the most insane day ever. It will be the first meeting after the Larson Pool secret closed-door meeting. So I'm not sure when they'll take this meeting, people. Alright, it just so happened that after being so silent, Brad Garlinghouse released a statement on Monday night. Correct. Guys, I hope something occurs. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully it has anything to do with XRP, because, you know, they have rituals and do various things on specific days and times. But as for today, XRP is really going for the kill. Coinbase discloses internal SEC correspondence about XRP. Officials in New York have also called for Ethereum to be a security. Guys, this isn't a drill. Coinbase discloses internal discussions with the SEC over XRP and a request from New York to back up Ethereum's security claim. Guys, what is this? According to recently disclosed records, the New York Attorney General's office requested that the AC's Securities and Exchange Commission submit a brief defending its claim that Ethereum is a security, and the commission also internally debated whether XRP could be categorized as a security. Coinbase released more than whoa. Hold on, Coinbase? Do you recall the circle closing? Coinbase released more than 10,000 papers on Wednesday morning that were the result of Freedom of Information Act petitions to the SEC and other agencies. In a June 2023 email, the Office of the Attorney General Investor Protection at New York State requested that the SEC submit an amicus brief arguing that Ether qualifies as a security. In March 2023, CoinCoin was sued by the New York Attorney General's office for breaking the state's securities and commodities trading regulations, specifically naming Ether as an unregistered security. We would like to ask the SEC to submit an amicus to support the claim that Ether is a security. The statement reads, whether it is or not won't really matter in our case, but I believe that having a court rule that Ether is a security would be good for investor protection. This is insane. On the other hand, it wouldn't be ideal if the court refused to determine that it is a security. Finished the quote. Whoa. Thus, under the direction of former SEC Chair Gary Geyser, the issue of whether Ether is a security arose. Guys, this is what I'm saying. I'm not sure if these additional currencies are secure or not. XRP is the only coin that I am aware of that is secure. Does that make sense? It's all legal, but the first horse in the gate is the first one out. Fascinating. Additionally, we received the two distinct nations. You mean Mr. Pool? I come out to what? And P comes out to Pakistan. Guys, India. Whoa, you mean Mr. Pool? Oh, in the middle, huh? It's time to stop the circle. Fascinating. And he shows up at the same moment. What is the reason for his arrival in Russia? Fascinating. Red alarms were then verified. In a flash, the Indian government will outlaw cryptocurrency without a notice. Then what? Mumbai's smile may be the link between India and the world, correct? There's a lot going on right now, men. However, it seems like everyone is simply preoccupied. From a bearable girl, take a look at this. 123 I'm right. Dear India people, and I are discussing about WW2 financial systems, and this is the first time this has happened in a long time. It's strange that it happened yesterday, and that tomorrow is Triumph Day. Political power and digital infrastructure are currently entering a new phase, and global liquidity is already becoming more constrained. Traditional financial institutions throughout South Asia could freeze or disintegrate as people turn to the US dollar, gold, and stable coins out of fear. Under the pretext of national security, India is probably going to expedite the introduction of its digital currency and impose stringent oversight of all transactions. The architecture of Ripple is currently integrated into some areas of the Indian financial system, and the Bhutan CBDC is probably going to develop into a secret but vital conduit for cross-border stability and emergency liquidity, correct? In the end, folks, know that I'm fairly certain we're in excellent hands regardless of what occurs. This is especially true if you own XRP, as it was positioned for situations like this. This isn't advice on finances. Let's get ready. It's becoming really hot right now. Not monetary guidance, but confront M. See you.